Don't forget, I came here to kill you.
There we go. So, what's the next game? 2, 3, 4. I thought we unlocked the next one. Did we not? Maybe we didn't do the text section. Could have sworn we did the text section. Hey Son, welcome. I mean everyone. Did I beat which boss? Okay, so we did do the text section. Why am I confused? Did I beat the boss? The boss of the racing one? Because I did beat that. Where? No, I already... Oh, Killer Marathon. I have it. Oops. But I don't have the arc. I don't have a thing about it. Interesting. I did the text adventure. Apparently I already did it. I don't know why I don't have a instructional booklet for a Killer Marathon. But I guess we're just going in... Oh, the other ones I got before playing it. Unless I'm thinking of something different. Isn't this the, Yeah, these. The other ones I got before I did them, huh? It's weird. Killer Marathon. Well, Travis, because he's the only one I have leveled up. God. There's a reason. Okay. Fair enough. Wow, this looks very basic. Huh. What's our experience? Can we level up? How much do we need? Oh, we can almost level up. Oh, also, wait a minute. Did I get any new chips? I don't remember I checked. Yeah, I did. What's this? Rosic capsules spewing gas in 4 directions. Gas can be ignited to cause a huge explosion. That sounds interesting, but I don't know. I kind of like my current chip setup. Where am I? It's under construction. What are you, blind? Under construction. What the hell does that mean? This is what it looks like when a location is being built in Unreal. So it's a work in progress, huh? How much of it is done? It's Unreal Engine. I have no idea. Go ask that woman, Dr. Juvenile. She's kind of moody. She had problems with the staff while making Killer Marathon. She started flipping over tables and stuff, made them redo the whole thing. Did somebody piss her off? Every game development team is unique to others. It means that's probably true for any... that's probably true for any type of workplace, but none of them are that simple. Thought that making video games is a much more fun job, but it's extremely low-key yet delicate work. Like, surprisingly so. I see. Well, I don't care if it's a work in progress or not. I'm passing through. Don't come crying to us if things go badly. We warned you. Go on a tour of Dr. Juvenile's mind. Okay, so we're in Unreal Engine. And Heroes 3 is also an Unreal. Oh, and they used it Unreal. Fair enough. And yeah, game design is actually not that slow-paced, fun job that Travis is implying. It's fairly stressful and fast-paced. For Emperor's words of wisdom. People who say I'll follow you forever usually don't. Not even 10%. For Emperor's words of wisdom. You shouldn't go any further. Pandora's box is coming back. It's called the Death Drive. You got a customer. Welcome, come on in. Give me your best ramen. Sure thing. Here you go.
Itadakimasu.
Get a ramen already.
Gochi-so-san.
Tonkatsu shoyu. The Yokohama bad boy. Enjoy the 1-2 punch of pork and soy sauce. Familiar with Yokohama. I have a board game based on Yokohama. It was like the biggest trade port in Japan for a long time. I'm not sure if it still is. Oh. Excuse me? Facts from K. Okay. Excuse me? Huh. Let's go up here, get more Aztec. Facts from K. Cool, I can't read faxes right now. Does it have anything on the other side? No. I was gonna have glitches. It's unfinished games, I was gonna have glitches. Fair. But, like, it's intentionally unfinished because that's part of the, story. Okay, but how do I get back? There we go. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. There. Wow. Grandpa's words of wisdom. If you can't take out the mothership, you're screwed. The nucleus is also called the core. Destroy the core. Light it up. That's why the chair's there. Yeah, I saw. I thought I checked in. I guess I didn't check it good. Up. Excuse me? Game? Die? Cool. Is this Asteroids? Asteroids, but I can shoot. Can I destroy these? Oh, I only shoot while I'm pushing forward? Okay, I'm looking for... Do I need to go back to that thing that I spawned near? Was it supposed to just do something with that? Making retro games in Unreal, let's go. Yeah, that's kind of overkill, making a retro game like this. Though, I mean, it looks prettier than anything back then can look. Do I want to go in there? Yeah, I wanted to go in there, okay. Like, it looks cleaner than you could have, than an actual, like, vector-based game could have looked. Like, look at the curves. Look at that ship. There we go. Okay, so I just need to... Ah! Okay. There we go. In fact, Shovel Knight is actually a 3D game using sprites as 2D objects. I think I heard that. I don't think that's actually that common nowadays. Just because of how development is now. Either way, it's a cool fact. Frick. Well, there goes my first life. I think is that the... Did I spawn the same? Where? Up rocks. There we go. No, 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 no! Wow. I'm doing really bad suddenly. Is there a button just to shoot stationary? No. Oh! Well, that was cool, but... Okay, it has a cooldown. Cool, I missed like all but one of them with that. There we go. That helped a lot, that move. I wish I knew that before. Oh, we done it? Okay. I take it there's more, but we're out of the game. Maybe there's not more. I don't know what to expect right now. Oh. Well, this is usually at the end of them. The copy of Killer Marathon I got wasn't just some pirate version. It was the Death Drive port of the legendary arcade game that started it all, created by John Winter himself. Apparently it's not finished. Dr. Juvenile must have created it by analyzing records and memories. I suddenly have flashbacks to when I was a kid happening upon this game. The light emanating from the creepily alluring vector graphics seemed to pull me into another dimension. Wonder if Juvenile created this Death Drive Mach 2 specifically to facilitate this very experience. When you play this, it'll go on forever like a survival game. Oh, when I replay it. Interesting. I kind of sympathize with Juvenile. No, that's just my imagination. Next up is the sixth Death Ball, the final game. Wow, that really was the entire fifth one. Okay. What will Dr. Juvenile show me next? Bring on the next game. Fair. I still would be surprised if we finished tonight, though we're doing the DLC anyway, so we're not finishing everything tonight. But we'll see what happens. Okay, all the usual stuff. Oh, freaking bot. Don't you have... No, the last stream I did was the multi-stream, wasn't it? So I had it on. Timers. Multi... There we go. That should be off now. Yeah, I heard you're starting it on Friday. I'll try to make it. I think I may have mentioned I think there's something going on. I think yeah, I have to look at my schedule, but I think I was gonna try to make it, or make as much of it as I can. Ramen blog. I know at 10 I do have something or usually a little after 10, I have a commitment, a Monster Hunter commitment that I do Fridays and Saturdays at just after 10 until like just after midnight with Ruashua. I don't stream it, but he streams it and I play along. I'm missing a ramen, cool. First off, when ordering this, you absolutely need to get it with dried seaweed. If possible, a boiled egg too. And one thing you need to keep in mind while experiencing this ramen is this. Keep your chair as low down as possible and take in the view of the silhouette from the side. Just as there are people who say a woman's silhouette is the sexiest thing ever, this ramen silhouette is just gorgeous. The somehow voluptuous silhouette with the seaweed protruding ever so slightly, and the suppleness of the short, thick noodles when you pick them up from the soup. If only I had a beer to go with this. -2 points. Gochisu sama deshita. Okay, well, -2. That's amazing. That game garage screwed up. Fair. So, like, a lot of... I imagine it came with an instruction booklet originally, which there might have... I don't know if they had the instructions in that. But also, like, it's hard to, like, sit down and read the instructions, and even then, they're not always clear for a lot of older games. That's why walkthroughs are so popular. for strategy guides. Remember strategy guides. Hacking the CIA. Wait. Hacking the CIA is a terrifying discovery. We realized by almost 30 years of passing had apparently reawakened the DDMK-2. How do you say that differently? Deep beneath CIA headquarters sleeps the DD Mother Machine, the DD AAA, Death Drive AAA. This Mother Machine was an all-new tool of war. After creating the clones, they could be controlled remotely after being sent into the field. The clones were loaded with filtered cameras, making the opponents they faced in battle look like nothing more than the bugs you've been fighting inside these games. Erasing any sort of guilt and doing away with both the physical and mental damage sustained by actual soldiers in battles, these drones were the ultimate war machines. After Vietnam and Middle East, these drones capable of suffering PTSD had proved to be the most amazing, terrible solution possible to America's military issues. I mean, that sounds advantageous in some ways. Yeah, it's messed up, but like, war's messed up. Clearing 6 games will cause the DDAA, sleeping beneath CIA headquarters, to reset and eventually restore itself. You're about to make this happen. However, I want you to remember this. I'm in no position to stop you. Actually, with such an accurate idea of the timing of the system restoration, I should be able to handle this. Crisis means opportunity. We fight for hope. Okay. God bless America, K. They do, but I didn't remember to do it. Yeah, fair. We have spent such a long time fighting against the restoration of the Death Drive, but the times have changed, bringing new advancements in AI, and the system itself has evolved greatly. Up till now, the system ran on programs created by man. Now I've reached a point where the AI is able to learn independently and repair itself. It has created an AI that can connect to and sync with the human brain. Apparently, the Mother Machine beneath CIA headquarters has been connected to the brain of the recently dead legendary game creator John Winter. Interesting. John Winter was a teacher, and it was he who created the first version of the Death Drive. I believed that it would be impossible to prevent the system restoration, but then you showed up. It seems that however advanced an AI may be, the condition of having to clear all 6 games is crucial after all. Whether or not you end up clearing the games, the CIA will likely find a way to work things out eventually. This means that we have no choice but to go up against them now while the time is right. I'll continue this later. God bless America, okay. Okay, so now we're doing the right thing, I guess. Okay. Sending the blueprints for the DD AAA. Take a look and I think you'll understand just how massively tough an opponent we're up against. DD AAA blueprints, confidential, God bless America, okay. Yeah, that's a blueprint. That means nothing to me. I don't know why you're like, you don't understand how massively tough an opponent we're. It's a thing. It's a machine. I don't know how tough that is. Oh, I still didn't get an archive for that game. Okay, time for some text. Trevor Strikes Back, No More Heroes. Continue, is it chapter 5? Part 5? Yeah, 5. Hell's Chainsaw. Third level, huh? Listen to this, Gene. Next level, though, it's fan service as hell. I think it's the next level. Fair. Listen to this, Gene. It's about a guy. Okay, what guy? A real asshole. His name is Damon Ricciatiello. From Utopia? Yeah, those IT-type dudes creep me out. A world of data with no actual substance. I mean, video games are just made up of data too, but that's okay. But those have substance and emotion. IT was born from an aversion to those. A tool of efficiency and consumption to destroy man. You get molested by an IT guy or something? Jeez. That asshole has the death ball. That sounds a connection. Wow, that was blunt. Utopia is an urban development consulting firm. The The specialize in revitalizing cities. The specialize. Great typo. They've grown huge with the redevelopment projects. They've got their eyes on Santa Destroy. At the Utopialand amusement complex. The building itself has become a paradise. After just half a year of construction, Utopia was able to open that huge complex. There are rumors that they're using some sort of technology from the future. In IT City. Screw that. The dudes in this town use conditioner and treatment, spray on cologne and shit like that. They take supplements. Soap is good enough for me. My musk is my cologne. Yeah. And nuts over supplements. Utopia HQ. It looks like a university. A full cafeteria. A soccer field. A tennis court. It's like the perfect workplace. Depends on your values. Now just a PC. No, that's old now. With just a smartphone, you can work from anywhere now. So this campus is all for show. Let me see the CEO, sweetheart. Travis, watch your tone. They're gonna kick you out. May I ask your name? The hero of Santa Destroy. Damon is away on business at the moment. Please come back again sometime. This chick seems good at her job. Are you his secretary? Yes. Where is he? I'll go see him. Due to matter of confidentialities, I'm afraid I can't say. Whatever. You got good taste for someone so young. Thank you, and have a nice day. That t-shirt. Mappy. That's pretty cool. She's really something. Travis, aren't you, like, married? Question mark? Or you have a kid? I don't know. My name is Juliet Chesterfield. I work at Utopia as Damon's tertiary secretary. You know what a tertiary secretary does? I call the CEO to wake him up. I check the traffic before he leaves. It's a real hassle. I stop by the primary secretary's house and the CEO's. If there's even a bit of traffic, the primary secretary gets pissed off. Then I clean the secretary's office. Prepare the breakfast buffet. Welcome to CEO. Deal with claims and complaints all day. Mostly from the shareholders. Have to explain everything and calm them down. A big shareholder in New York hits on me sometimes. He took me on a day trip to Portugal on a private jet once. I totally would have spent the night, but I had work in the morning. The shareholder understood. Since then, I have to keep my guard up and turn him down. Telling him if I get soft to my youth, then I'm finished. Sorry, I kind of rambled on there. I joined Utopia after the CEO saw my videos. He scouted me right away. I was a pretty famous influencer. Digging up and live streaming old vector video games. Some games are crap, but I saw the future in those primary color-based graphics. I became head of a huge vector game project at Utopia. I was really kicking ass. The company was young, so I kept climbing up the ladder. Since I was a kid, I dreamed of being a secretary. Who dreams of being a secretary? So I requested that they made a tertiary secretary position. And now I'm in subordinate training. But that man, he noticed Namco's famous game, Mappy, on my shirt. Travis Touchdown. I know that guy. He beat me in the Unreal Tournament finals. I could never forget him. Back in the day, I was a pro gamer myself. Man, I'm hungry. Invincible. I love these char suey noodles. They're really simple and remind me of old Japan. I've never actually been to Japan, but somehow ramen makes me feel super nostalgic. Gyoza and beer. Can't beat it. Mind if I sit down? It's you. What a coincidence. I love ramen too. What a convenient coincidence. Have a seat. Hold up. I remember. The 2008 Unreal Tournament World Finals. Only you and I were left at the end. I still have nightmares about that mistake. I was still green. You weren't green. You went for beauty in battle, not the win itself. I like that. I don't need your consolation. If you don't win, it's pointless. But that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nope. Tell me where Damon is. I need to talk to him. Travis. Who are you exactly? You're not just some random gamer, are you? You smell like blood. You know, it's funny. You smell like blood too. Maybe from way back in the day. I left my past behind when I left for home. But I guess I can tell you where Damon is. For reals? Where is he? How many bowls of ramen can you eat? If you can beat me, I'll tell you. Right on, I'm down. Just kidding. You shouldn't waste ramen. Let's just enjoy what we have. Yeah, you're right. City of Split, Croatia. Croatia? How many hours away is that by bike? Look it up yourself. 96 hours? Why are you going by bike to Croatia? Utopinia is putting on a huge festival. There's a VIP party tomorrow. That's your chance. But don't kill him, okay? Well, you can't get there by bike by tomorrow if it's 96 hours by bike. I can't promise anything. Wow. Gonna kill this CEO or whatever? Huh? An intruder? I need a better voice. This guy's suspicious. Take him away. You calling me suspicious? Do it! There goes that guard. Who are you? Are you a model? You look like a cosplayer. Or are you today's DJ? Whatever the fuck I might look like. I'm the guy looking for your death ball. Not a very warm welcome, huh? Get the hell out of here! You need to brush up on your manners, son. What's up with the death ball you stole from Juvenile? I know nothing about that. You don't, do you? You used to work with Juvenile. I simply joined the Serious Moonlight dev team and worked my ass off every day developing it. But all of Juvenile's ideas just came out of the blue, and the game just wasn't working out. So I got together with the other staff, and we objected her game design. It was all for the sake of what we considered to be the perfect game. Then the project was canned at the last minute, and I was sent to another team. That woman, she became afraid of our amazing ideas. Whatever it took, I wanted to see Serious Moonlight finished. So I pressed Juvenile hard. I told her to hand over the death ball, but she was so condescending since I was an intern. Fuck her. She brought it upon herself. I beat Juvenile to a pulp. Even when her swollen face was twisted in pain, I kept on beating her. Jeez. She finally stopped moving, so I let her go. I took the sole remaining death ball and went home. See, she's the one at fault here, right? You aren't even worth killing. Feel the same pain she felt. Yeah, beat him up, Travis. An asshole. My fists are gonna take a while to heal. Let's go, Gene. Piece of shit. You tell him, Gene. I won't let you. get away with this. I will have my revenge. Revenge! Feel a chill. Yeah, and I got goosebumps. Be continued. Okay, well, we got the 6th death ball. Obviously, there's more story after this. After this death ball, I mean, because it said to be continued still. Oh, my neck. Stretch a little. Let me tilt the mic, it's kind of off center. Okay, so I don't think we got an archive. Oh, we did get an archive for Serious Moonlight. Super special title for Mysterious Death Drive Mach 2. This trailer, that's the shit. Well, let's see. Title screen is all the info we currently have. Terrible opponents wait. Title, the heart and the arrow sticking out of it. Do I sense a werewolf game? Pretty sure you're gonna have to take down some kind of immortal, blood-sucking vampire type werewolf who transforms in the moonlight. Maybe. The story is apparently based on battling an evil lord and a world of fantasy. Keywords: Final Fantasy of the 20th century, evil demon lord, and immortal. More mystery. Devs locked in a room, forced to work in the game for an entire year. Okay, well, either way, looks like some interesting lore, but it doesn't have anything that matters. Hey, Hito. Welcome. Let's enter Serious Moonlight. And once again, Travis touchdown, because I still haven't leveled up. What's his name? Sad man. Oh, thanks for the host, Hito. How you been? They just got out of therapy? Nice, nice. Hoping it went well. I'm not gonna ask too much on it because that's kind of a private thing. Playing some Monster Hunter later for community night. Okay, I'll try to stop by. I get done at like 8ish. Jeez, yeah, this is a cool little trailer. Yeah, I'll probably stop by for Monster Hunter. This is like some like Devil May Cry looking stuff. At least kind of does look like that. I guess I haven't played Devil May Cry, but I've seen some.
This is goodbye, partner. Garcia.
The gun talks.
You take over for me now.
Wait! What are you? Hey! Garcia!
Seven of those bullets, yet he survives.
Look at chat in a minute. This is really interesting. Hero with 8 hearts.
Do not let me down, Joseph.
Man, did they spend half of the game's budget on this trailer?
I mean, 8 heart.
Serious Moonlight. Damn Dark Knight. Wow, the graphics alone in that trailer were better than anything in the game. Don't know if this is gonna blow my mind or not. This is a movie. Yeah, this would be an interesting feature film. This seems hardcore. Remember a little game called Shadow of the Damned? Yeah, this is the sequel. I know the name Shadow of the Damned. I've never played it. Okay, naked Travis again. Get your clothes on. Come on. Load the clothes, please. There we go. What's going on? The title of Death Ball is Serious Moonlight. A huge AAA dark fantasy RPG. But I know this world. It's from a game I beat 6 years ago, Shadows of the Damned. Garcia and Johnson fight demons. It's a famous action game. Is this the sequel or something? This is the underworld. Yeah, this doesn't look JRPG. This does look action. Oh, I forgot the controls. Okay, that's low attack. Who made Shadow of the Damned? Ah, these guys have a lot of health. Dang, that didn't work well. Ah. Okay, come on. No. You're creating problems. There we go. Got rid of you. Suda, guy from Evil. Okay, let me see. Originally it was supposed to be an RPG, but EA kept fixing it, not Suda's original intent. Okay. Interesting. So this is Suda getting salty that his game never got to be the way it is. I mean, I don't blame him. That's annoying. Like, let him make the game he wants to make. Oh god. You guys have so much health. I need to heal. Oh god. Okay, come on, get all these. They return the right to Suda. Interesting. Yeah, God. There we go. Okay. First of all, let me recharge the battery. Second of all, I'm sure we can level up. Yes, we can level up. Level 10. There we go. Okay. And third, let's go. EA wasn't doing shit with it. Fair, but EA also likes to hold on to stuff, so. Okay, drop a save. There we go. And now let's go that way. Shadows of the Damned. The game started as Fleming, Lord of Demons, kidnaps Garcia's girlfriend, Paula. Anyway, here we are at the last stage, Fleming's tower. Garcia has died, only Johnson remains. Now Johnson has become 8 hearts in order to exact revenge for Garcia. Okay. Grab that Azteca stone. Get this money. And what do we got? You have indeed acquired the death ball for Serious Moonlight. Once you loaded it up, it was a different game. Is this even a thing? Dr. Juvenile canceled Serious Moonlight. She wanted to create a AAA open world action RPG. But at the time, there wasn't a single studio that was able to realize a concept of that scale with the available technology. Her idea was shot down. Juvenile decided to take a huge gamble. Her favorite game was called Shadows of the Damned. She played it in the World of Dreams. It's a super punk action game on which this world is based. World of Dreams, my ass. I beat that game myself. I felt sympathetic toward Garcia. You almost never seen a main character as goddamn cool as him. Back in the big trending games with super yoked muscleheads, that dude rocked that racing jockey like nobody's business. Is Travis stricken again? Hey Dragon, we're in the 6th Death Drive game. Originally Pseudo's design was a survival horror with a guy with a lamp and barely could fight. Interesting. Yeah, it's a shame his idea never got to live out the way he wanted it. There's a little warning for you, stay in the dark area will incur damage. Be careful. Just sit there without thinking you'll die pretty quick. Okay, great. So I gotta stay out of the dark. Oh, I'm in the dark. Oh no. The whole area is the dark. God. Okay. Okay, cool. So I just lose health in these parts. That is beautiful.
Cool.
Let's top off. Oh, give me that money. And now get him out there. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Phew. We're nearing the end at this point. I really have no idea. In theory, this is the last Death Drive. You don't remember if the level 2 after that? Yeah, in theory, this is the last Death Drive game, but I don't know how the plot's going to play out. And we're going to be doing the DLC either way. The 5th Death Drive game is very short. That took like 10, 15 minutes maybe at most. Probably not even. I'm really bad at estimating time. It's not the last level. I figured it probably wasn't. This isn't a... Yeah, I figured it probably wasn't, but... obviously I don't know that, so I'm just kind of... God, they're gonna explode, I had to. Had to do something. Plus it was getting dark again. This part's punishing. Okay, cool. Azteca Stone and so much money. Give me all this money. I wish I could have all that money retroactively in the other No More Heroes games, or in the next one, because I don't need it in this one. The vibes here, yeah. It's... no. God. God. Okay. Okay, go away, Dark. Go away. Looks like there was a glitch for the t-shirts. Yeah. At least it was only cosmetic stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, this last guy, and now, yep, more. Oh. Big guy. Oh, a bunch of guys. Okay, okay. Wow, that is not what I wanted to happen. Cool. Cool. Let's just retreat here into our healing. Ow, you have a ranged attack, you jerk. Stop it, I'm trying to heal. No! My heal was so wasted. Get out of here. How's experience looking? Oh, we're nowhere near. What do I need for the next level up? 3250. Okay, cool. Anything over here? No. Yeah, I know that's why they're all free, is that there was a glitch. I think you had mentioned it when I got that thing that made them free. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal. I would have probably only unlocked a few. Like, I wouldn't have cared about unlocking them all. I would have just unlocked the ones that I like the most. And honestly, it's not like I'm switching shirts, but I actually played this with level 1 for a while. I mean, that's certainly a challenge you can do in this. You go through the whole game level 1. Justine, Fleming's beloved songstress. No one who has ever heard her sing opera has ever come back alive. She stands before Garcia, giving the sense of a huge boss fight to come. The battle turns out to be 2D. And she's actually really girly on the inside, too. Wow. Okay, let's use the toilet. The stage made you go, oh, okay, this is annoying. Fair, I mean, with the health draining parts, that'd be brutal at level 1 with, like, no attack or health ups. Yeah. Probably still possible, but brutal. I mean, if I wasn't streaming this, generally my playstyle is I would be splitting experience anyways between both characters. What is the skill I got? And so, I'd be a lower level at this point, or I'd have to have grinded. What is the... If I switch anything out, it'll be the bomb. What is V2 chip? Spin like a top while unleashing mobile rapid fire. I'm curious. I'm curious what that is. Do I get to be a Beyblade? I did not. It didn't work. Excuse me. Still need to turn into a tiger. Seems like that was a No More Heroes 2 thing. Let's heal up. Okay, are we good? Yeah, okay. Is there anything else down here, or was this just a dead end? This was just a dead end. Oh, I think I got a skill chip over here. Yeah, there's a skill chip. What is this? Okay, Beyblade, let it rip. Take guys with the shields. Should play from level 1 using Badman after this? Maybe. Isn't there's 2 other playable characters though. Like I'd be more interested anyways to play as Shinobu or was Bad Girl the other playable character? I think it was Bad Girl. From what I saw, Badman has some exclusive skill chips. And he also has lower attack but higher HP. Also, hey, Shady. Shady, whenever we see each other in person again, we should try doing this game co-op. Since it has co-op. get them all. But yeah, I'd be more interested in... When I replay this game, I'm more curious about playing as Bad Girl or Shinobu. I don't know how they play differently, but like, I know Bad Man, other than the exclusive skill chips that I haven't seen, I tried him out right at the start of the game and he felt identical, other than slightly different stats. Yeah, Bad Man is Bad Girl's dad. Or was, until she had an unfortunate accident. Jeez. Well, that was a huge health drain. Everyone has a different R special. Okay, that's interesting too. It's not like that's minor either. I use the R special a lot, so... Speaking of which, it's ready again, but I'll wait till there's tougher enemies than these ones I can one-shot anyways. Which is these. Dang it. Kind of whiffed the end of that one. Okay. Cool. Let's recharge battery. Cool. Another damn favorite, the Sisters Grimm. You never think they're sisters without being told, these Reapers. Their names are Maris, Colleen, and Giltine Grimm. Sometimes you're supposed to work the fact that they're sisters just by those names, which is kinda... I guess. Hello. Mini boss. Sheepman Pink. Who are you? Did the 8 hearts come back? Just a super badass assassin. Badass, huh? You think you're badass enough to beat a sheep? That's bullshit. Let's do this. It's your 5th trial, punk. You know what makes a mid-boss really terrifying? Getting harder and harder. Die. I'll show you what badass means. I'm gonna crush your ass. Oh, well, that got whiffed. Ah, missed with the first hit. Ah, dang it. Fighting him in the corner. Not that I really want to, but... I guess I'm... Ah! Ow. Okay, there, we're not in the corner. Yeah, that was not too bad at all. That mid-boss has never been that... Like, it's never given me an issue. It's always fairly easy. Granted, I'm not playing on the highest difficulty. I'm not playing on Bitter. Did I have Bitter unlocked? I don't remember. I think I did. Okay, let's see what else. Back out here. Oh. Drop a save in